Farmington Hills in Michigan. Prabhuji travels all over North America and abroad to spread the message of Bhagavad Gita in a practical way, which is very useful for modern day society. Many MNCs and pharmaceutical companies invite him for speaking on how to lead a stress-free life. He is honored by P&G for his efforts in helping their employees overcome stress and anxiety. He conducts several seminars on stress management, art of mind control, anger management, and interpersonal relationships in top universities in North America. Prabhuji does counseling for IT professionals, medical practitioners, students on personality development. His approach to personal growth and personality development has been proven successful over 21 years of motivating and counseling people all over North America and across the world. And Prabhuji has translated the famous English version of Journey Home into Telugu. So in short, he is an eminent writer, motivator, and personality development trainer. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, we are very fortunate to have you with us today. And it's over to you, Prabhuji, to walk us through another enriching class of Srimad Bhagavatam. Welcome, Prabhuji.
I have a request. Can somebody can I share the screen?
Yes, Prabhu, you can share. I have enabled you.
Hare Krishna. Very honored and grateful for the invitation. Grateful to Sudha Bhakti Mataji for inviting me to give the class. Thank you very much. And very grateful to all of you for being present. I neither have any qualification nor do I have any realization, but whatever I have heard in the past, I just repeat it, trying to be your servant. Ajnanatamrindasya jnananjanashalakaya chakshuranmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadam Mahyam Dadati Shivadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Tapati Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamsya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagan Lalita Shri Vishakanitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Taptakanjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindane Shri Vishwavan Sute Dev Pranamam Haripri Panchakalpatrubhya Kripa Sindhubhyo Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vishnebhyo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Sri Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langai Degirim Yatripat Shri Guru Paramananda Sri Chaitanya. Hare Krishna. I already said prayers, but should I sing Jai Radha Madhava? Usually I don't know. I can directly start. It's up to you. Do we need to sing Jai Radha Madhava?
It's up to you, Prabhu. If you want, you can sing or you can start.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Kirivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Nimambirinchana bhavo nasrirapi anna samsraya sadam lebere gopi yat rapa vimuktidar. And neither Lord Brahma nor Lord Shiva nor even the goddess of fortune, who is always the better half of the Supreme Lord, can obtain from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the deliverer from this world, such mercy as received by Mother Yasoda. So this is from 10th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. We just saw Damodar Leela. We just finished Kartik month. So I thought let me touch this topic. So the purport is, this is a comparative study between Mother Yasoda and other devotees of the Lord. As stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 5.142, Ekaleshwara Krishna Rasa Vritya. The Holy Supreme Master is Krishna and all others are his servants. Krishna has the transcendental quality of Vritya Vasyata, becoming subordinate to his Vritya or servant. Now, although everyone is Vritya, and although Krishna has the quality of being subordinate to his Vritya, the position of Mother Yasoda is the greatest. Lord Brahma is Vritya, servant of Krishna, and is Adikavi, the original creator of this universe. Tene Brahma Hrudaya Adikaviye, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1. Nonetheless, even he could not obtain such mercy as Yasoda. As for Lord Shiva is the topmost Vaishnava, Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. What to speak of Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva? The goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, is Lord's constant companion in service, since she always associates with his body. But even she could not get such mercy. Therefore, Maharaj Parikshit was surprised, thinking, why did Mother Yasoda and Nanda Maharaj, what did Mother Yasoda and Nanda Maharaj do in their previous lives by which they got such a great opportunity? The opportunity to be the affectionate father and mother of Krishna. In this universe, there are in this verse, there are three negative pronouncements, na, na, na. When anything is uttered three times, do it, do it, do it, one should understand that this is meant to indicate great stress and effect. In this verse, we find nale bhire, nale bhire, nale bhire. Yet Mother Yasoda is in the supermost exalted position. Thus, Krishna has become completely subordinate to her. The word Vimuktidat is also significant. There are different types of liberation such as Saijya, Salokya, Saribhya, Sarishti, and Samipya. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 6.2.6. But Vimukti means special mukti, where after liberation one is situated on the platform of Prema Bhakti. One is said to have achieved Vimukti, special mukti. Therefore, the word Na is mentioned. That exalted platform of Prema is described by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Prema Pumartha Mahan, and Mother Yasoda naturally acts in such an exalted position in loving affairs. She is therefore a Nityasiddha devotee, an expansion of Krishna's Hladini potency. His potency his potency to enjoy transcendental bliss through expansions who are special devotees. Ananda Chinmayarsa Pratibhavita Brahma Samhita 5.37. Such devotees are not sadhana siddha. So, this is the verse. Nemam virinchana bhavo nasri rabi anga samsraya prasadam lebere gopi yatta prapa vimuktidat. So today I take this opportunity to discuss the mukti, especially Chaitanya Charitamrita explains four, once we attain the liberation, when Vaishnavas don't consider Sahaja Mukti, it is hellish because there is no service. Prabodhananda Saraswati says, Kaivalya Narakayate, Tridashapur Akasa Vishmayate. So because we identify with Krishna, our relationship with Krishna is based on service. And then that is not there. What is there? That's why we don't talk about Sahaja Mukti at all. So what do we? So our thing is the service. Service means we have, especially 5, but only 4 we talk about, because in the middle of Shanta, passiveness, there is only appreciation, but service is not there. So we all have a relationship, with Krishna in these 5 mellows, but especially the Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Mathurya, and Dasyaras we see, Dasyaras we see Raktak, Chitrak, and Patrak, so these are the 3 servants, and many more servants, but basically these are prominent. And what is that? In in Vatsalyaras, Sakyaras, Sridhama, Madhumangal, Stoka Krishna, Varutapa, Arjun, Vishal, these are all the friends of Krishna. Just give me 1 minute. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 minute. So these are the friends of Krishna. Can you see the screen or no?
No, Prabhuji.
Just give me 1 minute. No?
It's loading.
No?
What about others? I can't see.
Yeah,
Still
it's just
loading,
saying
Prabhuji.
screen sharing, that's all.
Just give me 1 minute. I had to open one more thing, and that's it. Okay. Just give me 1 minute and.
Yes, Prabhu, no problem.
Okay. Now you can see, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, so the friends of the devotees in Sakyaras, the love for Krishna increases. Ittam satam brahma sukha anubhutya dasyam gatanam paradevatena maya sritanam naradaki andarakena sakam vicharu krita punya punja. So Srimad Bhagavatam also speaks about the Krishna's friends, how how they are playing, and so Krishna and his friends, every day they go, Krishna would play on the flute, all the friends would come, Krishna would play on the flute and all the friends would come, and then they take the cows to the forest, and they know there is a continuous playing, and the Bhagavatam says these people, ittam satam brahma sukhanubhutya, they are not ordinary, they have heaps and heaps of devotional activities, pious activities, that they became the associates of Supreme Lord, and they are taking part in his leelas. They are able to play with him. Why I'm telling this? So this verse, today's verse, prasadam lebri gopi, nemam virinchina bhavo, nasrirapi anga samsraya, prasadam lebri gopi, yaddat prapta yuktidat. So this facility, Yashoda, Mother Yasoda, she could bind Krishna. Mother Yasoda, she could bind Krishna. Right? What is that? Duryodhana tried to bind Krishna. Duryodhana could not bind Krishna. So one thing we know, what is that? She ran faster than Krishna. You know, Kalyavana tried to run faster than Krishna, but Kalyavana could not. And eventually, Krishna entered the cave, and Krishna knew who was there, because Krishna knew Kalyavana obtained a benediction from Lord Shiva. Nobody from Yadu dynasty can defeat him or kill him. So Krishna did not want to waste his time. And Krishna slowly took Kalyavana to the cave. It's only same distance. Kalyavana increased the speed. I mean, if you increase the speed, the distance reduces, right? And what is that? And distance is a velocity into time. So, but Kalyavana could not reach, even though he increased his speed. Finally, eventually, of course, he was reduced to ashes by the glance of Maharaj Muchukunda. So why Kalyavana with so much speed, so much, though he was very youthful, very young, so much power, he defeated practically everyone in the world. You know, I mean, he defeated many people, and then Narmani said, if you defeat him, then you'll become glorious. So he was puffed up with pride. He was reduced to ashes by Muchukunda Maharaj. So he could not even reach Krishna, though he increased his speed. Why he could not reach Krishna? And Yashoda, Mother Yasoda, was simple mother, simple householder. Mother Yasoda doesn't know the verses, and you don't see Mother Yasoda as a great philosopher. But Yashoda could run faster than Krishna, captured him, and she tried to bind him, and she did that. She bound him with the ropes of love. And what is Bhagavatam telling? Prasadam lepre gopi. This specialty was not given to Brahma and Lord Shiva, not to Mother Lakshmi, who was, Lakshmi is always present on the body of Narayan. And his friends, these are the two things actually I want to speak. His friends. So Yashoda got that facility, she could bind. Even Lakshmi didn't get it. And Krishna's friends, Brahma Vimol Lila, Brahma says that, what is that? Krishna, after killing Aghasur, when Krishna was entering into the mouth of Aghasur, everyone, all the devatas, no, this is so sinful. Agha means sin. In Vishnu Sahasranam, there is a verse, Anago Vijyo Jeta Visvayoni Punarvasu. So Krishna is Anaga, sinless. That sinless Supreme Lord, but of course, he's like a small bluish boy, a small boy of bluish black monsoon cloud complexion, Megas Shama. He's trying to enter. He's trying to enter. Krishna has nothing to do with Aghasura. But what happened? His friends entered into the mouth. So Krishna wanted to save his friends. When he was running, and so even Devatas are scared of Aghasura. So then what happened? So everyone said, alas, 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 alas. But we know Krishna killed Aghasura. Then what happened? Krishna killed Aghasura. Then he came, Brahma was surprised. How is it possible? Then after that, Krishna, all the friends were dead. But with his glance, Krishna revived friends. And Krishna, we are hungry. All right. Krishna sat in the, in the middle. And so there is another picture actually. So, but I want to show this. So Krishna sat in the middle, and all the friends sat around him, like like lotus, and Krishna like a whole. And what is that? One friend said, Krishna, take this laddu. Actually, Madhumangal. Laddu Krishna. Krishna said, give it to me. Then Krishna said, open your mouth. Krishna opened his mouth. And instead of putting a laddu, he put the flour. And Krishna said, we open chi, not this. And when Krishna opened the eyes, Madhumangal started putting all the laddus up. This cheeks became this much. And everyone started laughing. Krishna said, He went, he leaned forward, went to Madhumangal, reached Madhumangal, and what he did? He did like this. When he did like this, and the laddus Madhumangal could not finish. The laddu came out. Krishna grabbed and he ate it. Brahma said, "Gee." Some people say buttermilk actually, but another place I heard laddu. So when Krishna ate it, Brahma thought, no, this is not Narayan. I know Narayan. We cannot even see Narayan. So this is not God. And Brahma prays, Brahma says that, my Lord, my bewilderment, 50% is your contribution. You have behaved in such a bewildering way. I conclude you're not God. You're not the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because I've never seen you doing this. I've never seen Narayan doing it. The point I'm trying to make is Krishna is giving an advertisement. What is Krishna doing? Advertisement. Advertisement means they give a chocolate. Buy it. So likewise, Krishna is of course the greatest salesman. Somehow he gave this little chocolate to all of us and he pulled us inside. One day before coming to Krishna consciousness, none of us knew we would come to Krishna consciousness and it will change our life. I'm sure you agree with that. One day before coming to Krishna consciousness, none of us knew, we will come to Krishna consciousness and it will change your life. We don't know that. So in the initial, Satsuru Maharaj says, if at all anyone makes, a sadhaka makes maximum progress in the initial years, first 1-2 years, because we don't know anything. So Krishna gives that, that initial kick, So when we go to temple, we say, really, wow, Krishna is like amazing. The deities and the prasad is excellent. And the devotees are amazing. Everyone, like pure devotees, some people have 4 hands, some people have 2 hands from Golak Vrindavan. Wow. So, and in that cake, they commit us. It's like in your Bhakti Ruksha. This Prabhu or Mataji reached 4 rounds. Haribol! Everybody said Haribol. Then another 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds, 16 rounds. Haribol! Then we also reached 16. We also like it. And we think really, maybe 1-2 years, 1-2-3 days later, we'll see Krishna in some corner of the street. Then we get initiated, then see what happens. No taste. First round is difficult. Second round is difficult. Wow, what is this? Where is that gone? Like, you all know, those of you married with kids, your children, you make them walk with their hands. But after some time, what do? You get up. And then now getting up itself is difficult. Then what do you? So come. So the boy would think, earlier I was walking left and right, but why I cannot even get up? Because the parents really want him to walk on his own. And the boy gets up, falls down, finally 1 step, 2nd step, balance. Likewise, that is how, our bhakti starts. Then we start doing service. We go to temple and start washing pots. The next day chanting is a little better. Wow. Then, then one day you criticize devotees, your chanting is, your consciousness is nosedived. Then what? You're very offensive, 0 taste. So slowly Krishna is Paramatma within the heart. And as a spiritual master, Krishna comes externally as Paramatma, and Krishna, internally comes as Paramatma, and externally as spiritual master, and he trains us. For what? Sirs and ma'ams, to attain this position, what Yashoda attained and what his friends attained. Lord Chaitanya's, that is Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Prabhu Goswami says, Mana Krishna Nivesayat. Somehow or other focus on Krishna. Somehow or other focus on Krishna. You know, even if little attraction, little attention will give the maximum result. Even little attraction, little attention, it will give you the maximum result. You know? I'm sorry. So what we have to do for that, so how to develop attraction to Krishna? 3 things: Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. Sambandha, you say like, why Krishna? You know? So Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You sometimes say Bill Gates. Why Bill Gates? He's very rich, he's a very rich man. You say, I don't care. So some people say, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. You say, I don't care. No. Why you should not, why should you care? There is a relationship. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We are a part and parcel of Krishna. Oh, really? Okay. And Krishna wants us to, he gives 2 attributes to this world. Dukhalem Shashvatam. Dukhalem and Shashvatam. So this place is a place of misery. One devotee was going and he saw a big board, ocean of happiness apartments. What is that ocean of happiness apartments? Then he went a little further, he saw the board, under repair and maintenance, Sukhsagar apartments, Sukhsagar, in Mumbai, there are these apartments, Sukhsagar means ocean of happiness. So this devotee, he saw that, wow, Krishna said, Dukhalem Shashvatam, and they are building Sukhsagar apartments. He went a little further, he saw a board, under repair and maintenance. In other words, we are all trying to enjoy, but the reality, these Sukhsagar apartments are always under repair and maintenance. Our happiness is very short-lived. But Krishna gives an advertisement in 15th chapter Bhagavad Gita. The Nadat Pasiyate Surya Nasha Shankana Pavaka Yadgatva Na Nivartandat Davarama. Come back to the spiritual world. And 10th canto especially. Krishna is, Krishna descended to stage these pastimes so that he would give an advertisement to all of us, come back. So then we say, oh really, no relationship is there, great, then how to revive that relationship? It is forgotten. Then Krishna Bulyaji Bhogavancha Kare. So the moment you forget Krishna, immediately you have strong desire to enjoy, independent of Krishna. You have strong desire to enjoy, independent of Krishna. Bhogavancha. Nikatastha Maya Japati there. Next to the Maya is immediately there, and Maya will keep on slapping us left and right. Adhyatmik, Adhidevik, Adhibhautik miseries, there is birth, old age, disease, and death. So somebody, still like warriors, they try to enjoy receiving the slaps, But some people, devotees, enough is enough. I want to go back to Godhead. Great. I want to go back to Godhead to serve. When there are so many people, usually we try to do what others do. In spiritual world, all the devotees are there. We want to be with them. We want to be with our acharyas, spiritual masters, and serve. So that is our motive, nothing else. So that's why Abhidaya is a process. Sadhana, sincere sadhana. So Shravanam Kirtanam, when you call somebody, Prabhuji, how is your sadhana? How is your sadhana? So if you read Bhagavatam regularly, if you read Chaitanya Charitamrita or Bhagavad Gita, then what happens? When you call somebody, you'll talk about Krishna Karuna. Otherwise, you'll talk about Karuna. Either you'll talk about Krishna Karuna, Krishna or in his Karuna, his mercy, or you'll talk about Karuna. Because there is nothing to speak. When there is nothing to speak, naturally, you talk about mundane things. What is that? Politics, elections. But when you read Bhagavatam, when you discuss, wow, Nima Virijana Bhavo na Priran Nasri Rabi Angasamsaya Prasadam Lebere Gopi Yet Prapta Vimuktida. So how fortunate is Yashoda? Amazing Prabhu. How fortunate is, Ittam Sadam Brahma Sukhanubhutya. So these friends, how amazing. They could play with Krishna. Krishna was dealing with them one to one. Then what is Prayojana? Prayojana means the goal, of course, and result also. And result, we'll let in a spiritual form and we'll go back to Krishna in that spiritual form, Sarva Krishna, Radharani and Krishna. Radha and Krishna. Gaurgand Maharaj says spiritual world has two, Golok Vrindavan has two compartments. One compartment Krishna Lila is going on, another compartment Gaur Lila is going on. So Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Radha Krishna Pranay Kritir Ahladini Shukti Rasmati Katmano Api Bhuparate Vedo Gatoto. Sri Chaitanya Kyam Prakatamodana Tattuyam Chekyamaptam Radha Bhava Swalatam Nami Krishna Srupam. Lord Chaitanya, he came to, this Krishna himself came to experience the Radha Bhava. He came to experience that Radha Bhava. So, if you worship Lord Chaitanya, you will go to this compartment of Golok Vrindavan, or if you worship Radha and Krishna, you will go to this compartment of Golok Vrindavan. So that is Prayojana. Great. But the problem is, and actually, what is that? The four sampradayas, Brahma Sampradaya represented by Madhvacharya, and Sri Sampradaya represented by Ramanuja, and Nimbarka, Kumar Sampradaya, and Vishnu Swami, Rudra Sampradaya. Sri Rama says, these four Sampradayas, they speak of only Vaidhi Bhakti. Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give Raganuga Bhakti. Spontaneous Bhakti. When we say we have a problem with chanting only, time is running out. Do we have that seriousness? In Corona itself, Corona has claimed more than 270,000 lives. They all have desires like us. Did I wake up to the reality? Right? So did I develop, and did it develop an impetus for me to do sadhana sincerely? Did I increase my rounds? Nowadays when everyone is working from home, driving home to office and coming back home, the time is saved. So 2 hours. So did we increase our rounds? Or did we, what is that? We should try because time is running out. So actually, as I said, when devotees are doing it, we'll do it. Imagine, we started actually just before Corona in our temple, we started actually 32 round club. Every Saturday, let us come together, start 32 rounds. 30 devotees would come. But of course, ever since Corona started, we stopped it. So my point is, we should inspire each other. Prabhu, we should chanting. Not good. Join. Not good, very good. Let us join the hands. No, that is bad. There's a disservice actually. Krishna in his Paramatma in the heart is very unhappy. So, it is difficult, no doubt. Nothing good in this world is easy. So, Vaidhi Bhakti itself, it's not going well. Then Lord Chaitanya is talking about Ragana Bhakti. Raghunath Das Goswami speaks of the first 2 verses of Manaseksha. I encourage all of you to read this book. Amazing. So Guru Goshtalaye. So there's this. So he's telling Sada Dambam Hitva. Give the first verse speaks of give up the false pride. Hare Krishna. Give up the false pride and develop attachment. What type of attachment? Excessive attachment to Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, Vrindavan Dham, residents of Raj, Vrajvasis, Vaishnava devotees, Brahmanas, Diksha Mantras, Harinam, and Divine Couple. Apurvarati, then this attraction will develop. If you want to develop an attraction to Radha and Krishna, if you want to develop attraction to Radha and Krishna, we need to develop an excessive attachment. Apurvarati. To these 8 things. So what are the 8 things? And what is he telling? What is it telling? Excessive attachment to Diksha Guru, spiritual master, and excessive attachment to Siksha Guru, excessive attachment to Siksha Guru, and cultivate excessive attachment to Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan Dham is India, actually not his name. And Narthandas Thakur explains, by buying a ticket, we cannot go to Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a state of consciousness. You can make your home Vrindavan if we have that relationship. No, I don't have it, but please, behave like a servant of servant. One lecture I heard, there it said, even if you correct your son as a father, that is your duty, of course, but still you are his servant. The Krishna is the bonding factor, and we have nice loving relationships with Krishna in the center, sadhana in the center. Attaining the love of God is a goal. And Vrindavan. Our home becomes Vrindavan. Our temples are anywhere Vrindavan, of course. So Vrindavan is a state of consciousness. So Lord Chaitanya said, after he took sannyas, he wants to go to Vrindavan. But of course, Nityananda Prabhu tricked him and suddenly saw Advaitacharya. So they were on a boat, and Lord Chaitanya said, Lord Chaitanya, what is that? He went to the bank, suddenly he saw a boat in which Advaitacharya is there. Advaitacharya, you came to Vrindavan? Where did you come to Vrindavan? Lord Chaitanya, after taking sannyas, even that ecstasy, Advaitacharya said, my Lord, wherever you are, that is Vrindavan. Mishayacha diya kabe suddha habe mana. What is that? Sri Vrindavana. Kabe hama herabo Sri Vrindavana, yes. So, unless we get rid of these impurities of the heart, we cannot see Vrindavan. So that's why Raghunath Das Goswami is telling excessive attachment, not ordinary attachment, not like chanting for the sake of chanting, not like this Maharaj, what is his name? I think Bhakti Vaibhava Maharaj, or Bhakti Prabhava Maharaj, So he said, after an initiation, 15 years after chanting, I realized I have not chanted even one round. Wow, that is a very scary statement, I thought. Means what he's trying to tell is that inattentive chanting, I think he's talking of. Then I realized, no, my chanting is not good. Let me improve. He travels actually in America, and he came to Brooklyn Temple once, and he said this. So, I have not chanted. I realized I'm not chanting for 15 years. So, do we have that excessive attachment for the holy name? So, do we have that's why Raghunath Das Goswami is telling the word excessive attachment to Vrindavan Dham. Yes, Vrindavan. Prabhupada. Why he left Vrindavan and came to the forest fire of metal existence in New York City? Because his heart is Vrindavan, Prabhupada was not affected. Some Indian gurus, they would come to America. They used to come to America. I heard this somewhere actually, couple of years ago. They would bring their own water to take bath also, not just to drink. Prabhupada stayed with the hippies. He would use the same bathroom with them. He stayed with them without being affected. He transformed them. When this Indian guru heard this, he was amazed. Really? Swami Prabhupada used everything in America without being affected. He transformed. Yes, he must be Mahabhagavad devotee. He must be Nitya Siddha. Actually, a guru from other tradition appreciating another guru is not easy. Not easy, and nobody does that in India. But he appreciated. Wow, he must be great. Why? Prabhupada heart is Vrindavan. Wherever he went, he studied Vrindavan. Pockets of spiritual world. He started new Vrindavan, right? So Vrindavan is a state of consciousness, and cultivate excessive attachment to Vrajavasis. Vrajavasis means, like in our temple is Vrindavan, our temple is Vrindavan. And the devotees who are sincerely serving there are actually residents of Vrindavan, Vrajavasis. Should have sincere relationship with them, with Krishna in the center. And Diksha mantras. Those of you are initiated to receive second initiation, you get Gayatri, apart from Hare Krishna. For those who are initiated, those who received Harinam initiation, they got Hare Krishna mantra, right? So we need to develop, we need to develop attachment. We need to develop attachment. How to develop attachment? I just want to give you one little. So one time I went to South Indian Yatra. I invited some of my relatives, please join. This relative came, he was overwhelmed to see these thousands of people. These thousands of people, and they were all, tilak and, and doing service. And he also, association, right? Started chanting 32 rounds. So he came to him and said, any service? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Because of his appreciation, intense appreciation, the Krishna was very happy to dance on his tongue. He could not stop, chanting. So, wow. Here I am struggling to do my rounds because of, if we attach ourselves with all these external, this prestige, they are deadly. They are like poison. I am this, I am this. If you are attached to our positions, no bhakti. We miss. I was chanting my round, somehow trying to focus, but he came, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Enthusiasm, we cannot stop chanting. Wow. Simplicity. Simplicity means no duplicity. And Brahmins, So he said, Raghunath Das Goswami says, not just devotees. We should respect everyone. Even if they are not devotees, even if they are following Varnashram Dharma, even though they are not practicing Krishna consciousness, still we should respect them. Suragana. And the holy name. Harinam Prabhu. Harinam Prabhu should chant his name. Should invite. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasagraha Purnamukto Nityasiddha Abhinnatwada Nama Namina. Lord Chaitanya said, what is that? Lord Chaitanya freely gave this. Namo Mahavadanya. Why? And when he said this one thing, Krishna is not different from Holy Name. So what is that? Abhinnatva the Nama Namina. We should never be, imagine, what is that? Your spiritual master comes to your home. Will you be very relaxed? No. We receive with utmost sincerity. Likewise, we should chant our rounds. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Gaurgand Maharaj says that. So if the heart is steel, then when we chant, that heart doesn't melt. True, our hearts are like steel, unfortunately. So Gaurgand Maharaj says, cry that you can't cry. Cry that you can't cry. Right? So then what is that? Then develop uh, develop attachment to divine couple Radharani, Radharani Krishna. Indians are attached to Lakshmi because money, but Radharani is goddess of devotion, mother of the universe. Vedanta Samintika Balavidya Bhushan explains that Tom Amsa Lakshmi Durgadikacha. Lakshmi ji and Durga both are Radharani's expansions. She's the mother. And she tells Krishna, why do you kill demons? They will become better eventually. Wow, this is mother, right? So she is very compassionate. So before Radha Kund, there is Gauri Kund. Gauri Kund, I'm sure many of you know the story. So, one day this fox was stuck in the hole of this crocodile hole. So they put all the boys there, and the mouth at the mouth of the crocodile hole they put it, and they started a fire. The fox was crying, and Radharani asked, Lalita Sakhi, who is that? So please bring. I cannot see. It's the mother. And immediately Lalita Sakhi went and rescued the fox. Brought fox to the lotus feet of Radharani. Fox is very cunning, in southern villages, in Indian villages, they are very cautious about fox. And if you're not careful, she will eat all, she'll steal all these, small, chickens, very small children also. Fox is very cunning, cruel. But Radharani could not see the suffering of the fox. And her body was being burnt, it was being burnt. Radharani gave her a Sakhi form, and included her in his entourage. That is Radharani. Included her in her entourage. So let us develop attachment to Radha and Krishna. So Apurvarati, we need to develop that, that attraction, that attachment. Then one point that what is that? To develop attraction, attachment, we need to perform an intense endeavor. Sincerely try. Whatever the endeavor you put for your engineering or medical entrance, 50%. Put it here, it works. So make an intense endeavor, but there is a mistake, there is a problem. Raghunath Das Goswami says that. Sada dambam hitva. This excessive pride, this false pride, Krishna doesn't like. So, with so many stories, Krishna corrected Indra in Govardhan pastime. So, we don't speak it out, but, we have this deep-rooted desires to enjoy, our names are prefixed with, our degrees, I'm in America, I have this business, I have this much. They're all temporary. It's pride. Krishna doesn't like, So that's why give it up. And as Raghunath Das Goswami says, for that, make an intense endeavor. If we make intense, if we try our best, then what happens? One day, we'll be, Radharani will pick us up. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhakti Swami said this, okay, I don't have Raganu Bhakti, I'm struggling with this sadhaka. No problem. Lord Chaitanya, serve Lord Chaitanya as a servant of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya will give entrance into the Raganu sadhana. So don't jump. So serve, Gauranitaya, in the mood of a Dasyaras servant. Then Lord Chaitanya's mercy, everything. Srila Prabhupada's mercy, of course. We get Lord Chaitanya's mercy through Srila Prabhupada, spiritual master. So we should make intense endeavor. So we have 10 minutes, 9 minutes actually. I can take 1 or 2 questions. I have a class at 9 o'clock, one more class. I'm sorry if I've spoken anything wrong. Do excuse me. As your humble servant, very grateful for your patient audience. But one point, please let us try our best. Let us not waste this human life. We don't know what type of body we'll get next lifetime. So why not we give the best? Why not we try our best? That's what I want to speak. If I've spoken anything wrong, anything not in line with the conclusions of our parampara, please do excuse me. I'm fool number 1, good for nothing. Thank you very much. Any question or comment?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for the wonderful class. Just a small question. You have mentioned that Vrindavan is a state of mind. So can you please explain a little bit more on that? Like how we can, being here, like not in Vrindavan, but still we can think about Vrindavan or make.
Okay. You should know this. Haridas Thakur never went to Vrindavan. And what is that? You don't see Advaitacharya and what is his name? Gadadhar Pandit is Radharani. He did not go to Vrindavan. Ramanand Rai. But what they did, what is Vrindavan? Everything is for Krishna. Krishna is the center, not me. Initially we perform Krishna activity, but we should be Krishna conscious. What will Krishna think? What will Lord Chaitanya think if I do this way? It's not easy though, So when we deal with others, we should have this consciousness. What will Krishna think? So, we all have, I'm sorry to tell this, we have a private life. Many people don't know. We all have a private lives unknown to devotees. Then we should think, what does Krishna think about this? I'm behaving with this devotee like this. What does Krishna think? So, Vrindavan means Krishna in the center. Krishna Ardha Kila Cheshta. That's what I can tell. So we should sincerely endeavor for Krishna. Yes, impurities are there. I know me also, and unlimited impurities in my heart. But my point is, should try.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Everything is for Guru and Krishna. That is Vrindavan consciousness. In a very, this is my Krishna. Krishna is mine. That is Vrindavan consciousness. Any other question? Thank you.
I have a quick question, Prabhu. You said excessive attachment to Shiksha Guru. Does that include all Shiksha Gurus? Does that include Srila Prabhupada? Obviously we all have some attachment to our Diksha Gurus, but what does that mean, excessive attachment to Shiksha Guru?
Yeah, should I have attachment to all the Shiksha Gurus, including Prabhupada. Prabhupada is the first, foundational Shiksha Guru for everyone in ISKCON actually. Yes, definitely. One point is to the best of our ability. And to the best of our ability, we should try. So what is that? There is a book by Sutra Swami, Siksha Inside, Siksha in ISKCON. So Diksha Gurus, you see them only once a year. Or even if you see them, they will not correct us. Siksha Guru or the temple authorities, they know you, they know us. So everyone, okay, my Guru Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj doesn't come at all, once in a year. He comes, he travels all over the world. But you are connected naturally to the Shiksha Guru. They guide you. It can be temple president, So we should also have the same, respect. Chaitanya Charitamrita says Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru, no difference. So without developing familiarity, at least, and if you're respectful, then what happens? We make progress. So because we take we consult them a lot, actually. Does it answer your question?
Yes, Prabhu, it does. Yeah. Makes sense. Complete sense. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, you said that we should, love Srimad Bhagavatam. So how should we develop that taste to, study and, read the Bhagavatam every day?
Nashtapraya Shubhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Seva. In our temple we have Bhagavatam class project. So let me tell you, I've seen, even if you chant a good number of rounds, 32 rounds, but Bhagavatam breaks faith on the material world. Indra is glorified like anything in Rigveda. Rigveda is glorified as barrier. But same Indra, when he comes to Bhagavatam, it's humbled. So you just allocate 10 minutes to start with. And actually, Vaiseshik Prabhu has this thing. If you read every day 48 pages, you'll finish Bhagavatam in 1 year. Wow. So I'm sure you all have a regimen, That's why you became very successful, right? So just implement this, implement this. 10 minutes. Let me read one page. Srimad Bhagavatam. The moment you take Bhagavatam, your answer is Krishna. Bhagavatam is Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Prema Pumartoman Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Armatamidam Tadradaro Napara. Srimad Bhagavatam Amalam Puranam. Why? It rejects Dharmartha Kama Moksha. Second verse of Bhagavatam, Dharma Projatikaitavatra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Sitam. So it Kaitava Dharma, demoniac religions, it rejects. It directly Prema Pumartoman. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. How fortunate we are. Srila Prabhupada has given us entrance into that. We should not miss it. 10 minutes. We should have Bhagavatam in our home, but not that we open the page, we just cut it and open it. When a devotee comes and, we break the seal and Prabhu give a lecture. Somebody gave it to you as you purchased it, somebody gave it to you as it is, you keep it as it is. No. Bhagavatam is not for keeping it as it is. Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, all our books. To read them, to relish them. Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvaka. Pivada Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. Bhagavatam is, what is that? Tasted by the lips of Sukadeva Goswami. It's nectar. Nigama Kalpa Taror Galitam Palam. Muga Sika Muka Damrtayata Samhitam. Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. It's nectar. It's a running story. You don't feel bored actually. Read it. 10 minutes to start with. If you develop taste, great too. Anything you develop taste in Krishna consciousness is eternal. It will come with you next life also. Okay, hope it, So I hope it answered your question. Thank you very much. And it's 9 o'clock. I have one more class. Very grateful for your patient audience. If I have spoken anything, excuse me. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
His grace Yugal Kishore Prabhu ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Jai.